Hotep everyone, I am Beethesage, Master Comedic Reiki Healer, Teacher, and Spiritual Guide, and today is the first day of the rest of your life. Or I could just be projecting my energy onto you, but whatever. I am just so excited because yesterday was the last day of my 21 days 7 chakra juice cleanse, and today I feel like a brand new person. Honestly, I felt like a brand new person when I started this, but today more than ever. Last night I ended off on a wonderful note for a new beginning. I went to this celebration of our stories, telling the stories of victims, survivors of sexual assault in the Black community. And it was a touching experience. And usually I'm not too keen on going to things like this, community talks like this, because it's a lot of bickering, a lot of crying, a lot of laden feelings, and a lot of repressed emotions that come up. However, last night was such a liberating experience. It did not feel sappy, sorrowful. It felt like a true celebration of being a survivor. And I am just happy to be able to be here to experience those moments with people that are like me. And to all those who are survivors of sexual assault and sexual abuse and domestic violence, I salute you. It is not easy. It is a tremendous trauma, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. But you are here and you got through, and we got through it together.
Life is about the first, settle for men and pants and whipping in them skirts. Most of our decisions are originate without us. Following the script printed out by the cowards, as if taking risks makes you fail in the midst of some well-paid, well-educated mental prisoners. Programmed to live a limited scope, the civilization on that Olivia Pope drug, a workaholic. What you really get from all this? Hypertension, that dementia, expedient, things come genetically, modified ingredients. Families broke up, could often be insentient. If we ain't obedient, the same without disorders. So golden lots of free bears, tearing up the porridge. Riches in the poorest, can even see the forest. Pull the skyscraper, trying to stack the high place and wonder why you are
We are editing our healer directory to include a category for those who are not quite healers but really just love the tea. I think a lot of us have been consulting people thinking it was for healing and really was just for gossip. So a lot of people requested that, so we will be getting that out to our members by March. Now on to slightly more serious business. Since our December meeting, we have been notified in the national news of members that have passed. So we'd like to take a moment of silence for all survivors, named and unnamed.
So that is that's my little bit on my experience. But we can get right into it. Our throat chakra, or Vishuddha chakra, has to deal with our means of self-expression. So speaking our truth, putting that truth to power, and allowing that power to flow through us so that we are able to manifest our reality. I am just lit up today. Lit up with fire, with emotion, with happiness, with joy, with gratitude, and I have to express that. My throat chakra is healthy today, and I want to be able to say everything and be as clear as possible. So this video has really been a difficult one for me. Even sitting here, I've literally been sitting here for 3 hours trying to find the right words in order to express myself today in this video, but figured I'd just let it go. The throat chakra is about knowing what you want and making the efforts to achieve it. So when you find that your throat chakra is underactive, you could lack the authority to achieve your goals. It could be not being able to speak up for yourself, or maybe you feel like you're not being heard when you do speak up for yourself. You could also find patterns of being indecisive, so allowing others to think and speak for you when you know you're very well and able to do that for yourself. And when your throat chakra is overactive, you probably suffer from talking over people. You might talk a lot, and you don't listen to understand, but you listen to speak and to be heard. So understand that balance in your throat chakra. It's not just speaking your truth, but it's also listening to other people. Some diseases associated with our throat chakra are gum and tooth decay, sore throat, thyroid issues, jaw tightness, clenching your jaw, or even grinding your teeth in your sleep, muscle tightness in the back of your neck, and even throat and voice issues, laryngitis. Anything associated with the throat or with the ears is usually going to be a throat chakra out of balance. But when it's in attunement, you can relieve that stress, you can relieve that tension in your jaw and in your neck. And when you're doing your yoga poses, just doing a simple head roll around and a shoulder roll around is really going to help loosen up your throat chakras and loosen up the muscle, all that tension in your upper neck and in your shoulders. And you are also able to experience a more lucid dreaming experience. And if you do dream, because some of us don't dream, and that could be the misalignment of another chakra. But when you do dream, make sure you pay attention to your dreams, because even if it's not happening in this reality, it could be happening in your dream state. So if you notice in your dreams that you can't speak, or maybe you're calling out for help and your voice maybe doesn't sound the same, or you can't even make an audible noise, even though you're trying in your dreams, take note of that. I remember having a lot of dreams where I feel like I would be calling out and I couldn't even make audible noises with my voice. I felt like I had lockjaw in my sleep to the point where I could not close my jaw for anything. It felt like my teeth were too big for my mouth. Yeah, I believe it was 10th grade. I had actually just switched schools, and my mom had just got married and we had just moved into a new house, and everything seemed to be happening so fast. I didn't feel like I had any opinion, any say in what I did. I didn't feel like even if I expressed myself, people would listen or would understand. So I just stopped talking. I woke up one day and I just said, I'm not gonna say anything anymore to anybody. And I went to school, and throughout my majority of my 10th grade year, I did not say a word to anybody. If I had something to say, and if you were close to me, I might write you a letter, I might write you a note. But if you knew me in 10th grade, you would know I did not speak. I spoke at home, and it was really like a school thing, but even had a really difficult time expressing myself at home. I would just keep myself in my room and I would write a lot. But it didn't always come from the best place. Even though it was really meaningful and powerful words that somebody needed to hear, I was not in the place to give those words or receive anything from anybody at that time. Our throat chakra radiates light blue energy, and you know I don't meditate without my crystals. So when I meditate and I'm focusing on my throat chakra, I'm using blue lace agate, I'm using fluorite, I'm using turquoise or a turquoise variant, African turquoise. And when you are introducing smells to your meditation, you want to evoke a balance of bold but also light and airy smells. So sage and chamomile and bold lemongrass and that bold smell of rosemary and tea tree. It's really bringing in that balance to your meditation. Keep your throat chakra attuned by speaking the truth and speaking life to yourself and to everyone whom you come in contact with, because you don't know what kind of magic you can create together. Obatala is the orisha we associate with our throat chakra. because he spoke life into darkness, and the universe answered by creating all of the beauty and the magic that you experience every single day, from the stars, from the cosmos, from the earth, from the soil, from the air, from the wind. And our throat chakra has to deal with the spirit within. Had to snap for that one. Our throat chakra has to deal with the spirit within. It's an ether spirit, so it's that light, flowy, airy thing, airy feeling that we get from the spirit moving through us. The Kemetic ancestor associated with the throat chakra is Jehuti, or thought. He is the ancestor of resonance, guiding us through our learning experiences so that we are able to speak and write clearly and express good judgment and be able to accept the consequences of our judgment when it's a little off. He also encourages us to embrace the balance and the joy in life and trusting the greater good of the universe working in our favor. Your throat chakra is a channel to the spirit world and to your ultimate abundance of life, of wealth, and of health. And when your heart is light and your mind is clear and open to receive all of that, you will be able to transcend into the next dimension. If you like the vibe, join the tribe and subscribe to my Patreon, to my YouTube at Beethesage. Follow me on Instagram at Beethesage and book your first consultation with me and receive a free personalized chakra ring at beethesage@gmail.com. I am Beethesage, master Kemetic Reiki healer, teacher, and spiritual guide. Thank you again for joining me on this journey, and this is not the end. This is only the beginning of a new life and new experiences, and I am so excited to share those with you. So continue to speak love, speak life, and speak light. Speak healing into yourself and everyone around you. And Hotep, family.